My dearest listener, have you ever felt as though you had little control over the course of your life? Perhaps there have been moments when things didn't go your way and you didn't have a choice but to live with the consequences. You might think back to it, wondering if you could have done anything to change it. But there will always be moments when you have to deal with things outside of your control. The angels say, "This is a message from your guardian angels concerning this lack of control and how there's nothing to be afraid of. While things might feel overwhelming in the heat of the moment, know that the universe will always protect you." That said, before we continue moving to the heart of this message, it's a good idea to talk about the presence of 3 synchronicity signs. These signs are scattered throughout the video, and they can act as guiding beacons toward a happier, more fulfilling life. Make sure to watch to the end so you can make the most out of what this message has to offer. Now, getting back on topic, there is someone in your life who purposefully lied to you. You looked them dead in the eye, and you asked them an important question. Without skipping a beat, they lied. What was this lie about, and how will it affect events in the near future? The first thing you should know is that the purpose of this message is to encourage you and to let you know that things will be okay. Even if there are challenges ahead, the cosmos will not place anything in front of you that you cannot overcome. Your guardian angels have this to say: you have a pure spirit, and your willingness to give others the benefit of the doubt will help you in the days ahead. You've always been a patient individual, and this patience ensures that you succeed over all the challenges that lie ahead. All you have to do is listen to your intuition and know that the universe has grand plans for you. Are you having trouble seeing yourself in a more positive light? It's understandable, as there are so many things about yourself that you still do not know. While you feel as though you've made terrible mistakes in the past, these mistakes will not define you. Thus, we get to the first synchronicity sign of the video, the sidekick. As a synchronicity sign, the sidekick represents an imbalance of power, a one-sided relationship, or support from a loyal friend. While it can represent many things, in your case, the sidekick is a beacon of luck. When you see representations of sidekicks in popular media, it is a sign that good things are coming your way. As far as the lie goes, the person who lied to you is doing so for your own good. At least, they feel as though that's the case. Perhaps they might be correct, but lies can be tricky to balance, even if they happen to be good-natured lies. The sidekick may represent an imbalance of power, but it could also mean that the sidekick still has some growing to do. Whether this represents you or the friend who lied still remains to be seen. One thing to remember is that the universe utilizes bonds and relationships to create focal points that serve as opportunities for growth. Life is often full of unexpected changes, enough so that the one true constant of life is change. As such, it's important to draw strength from these changes and to allow yourself to thrive and grow. There is an inner strength in you that struggles to break free at times, whether it is due to one's indecisiveness or a lack of motivation. It is stopping you from realizing your full potential. It is this strength that will allow you to tackle the challenges ahead. Your unlocking of this strength will depend on how you react when your friend finally comes forward and confesses what they've done. As far as the extent of this lie, remember that this friend is doing so out of love for you. That said, it also shows a lack of trust. They weren't sure how you might have reacted to the news, and so they decided to keep the truth to themselves, at least for now. If you're wondering when they might tell you about what they did, it could take time for this person to muster the courage. The good news is there's a time and place for everything. It's okay to feel somewhat impatient about current events, as it will help motivate you to push forward and forge your own path. However, it's also important to pace yourself. Remember that there is little to be gained from rushing things, especially when it has to do with sensitive and volatile feelings. With this comes the second synchronicity sign, the belt of Orion. Anyone with a passion for constellations and the placement of the stars will likely be well aware of the Orion constellation. Within this constellation is Orion's belt, one of the most popular constellations due to how easy it is to see in the night sky. Orion's belt symbolizes the cycle of eternal rebirth. Specifically, it symbolizes the eternal nature of one's soul. Orion's belt is a reminder from the universe to listen closely to what your spirit has to say. When you feel unsure and uncertain, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and do your best to listen to your intuition. Those who follow their intuition will, more often than not, find the ideal path forward. Even when things feel hopeless, your intuition will have an answer. When this person approaches you with the intent to confess their lies, take the time to listen to them, and try not to let stress or volatile emotions take hold of you. There's a good reason for everything, even if it might not seem that way at the beginning. This brings us to the final synchronicity sign, frosted glass. Frosted glass utilizes a design that allows light to come in while obscuring one's vision through the glass. This makes frosted glass ideal for windows, as it allows for privacy without necessarily compromising the natural light. The interesting thing about frosted glass is how it is sometimes utilized as a design for mirrors, but it doesn't actually allow one to see themselves. Frosted glass is a representation of how you are still unable to fully realize your full potential. Do not worry, however, as your lucky stars have aligned. Much like the 3 stars making up the belt of Orion, these 3 synchronicity signs have come together to send a complete message, serving as a reminder that you will be given all the tools you need to overcome any challenge. This concludes the message of your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, in moments of uncertainty and challenges beyond their control, be with them, guiding their steps with the wisdom of the universe. Grant them the strength to face the truths that lie ahead and the patience to understand the intentions of those who have caused them concern. Help them recognize their pure spirit and embrace the changes and growth that life offers, even when obscured by the frosted glass of self-doubt. May they listen to their intuition, like Orion's belt guiding them on their eternal path, and find the courage to forgive and trust in the bonds of friendship. Bless them with abundant luck and opportunities, and grant them the resilience to overcome all obstacles. Amen. One thing to remember is that life will always seem overwhelming at face value. There will be events that catch you by surprise, and it will take all of your physical and mental strength to persevere. However, know that even when you feel like you are at your lowest point, you will always have more than enough strength to turn things around. With your abundant luck moving forward, keep an eye out for opportunities to improve your career. Type 222 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?